Welcome, my fellow Serolians. Today I'm on board the ferry bound to Capri. We just left Naples, a brief stopover. So, just to add some context to yesterday. Yesterday, we went to a restaurant called Obica. They do have a chain based in London, which I was really impressed with. So I decided to come to the one in. The plan was to go to the one in Florence because it looked absolutely beautiful, but we never got the chance to. So we ended up going to the one in Rome, and starters were really good, but my main, I was really dissatisfied, and they weren't willing to change it. But what's done is done. I have to say that the hotel we stayed at, Smart Hotel, were very accommodative. We also had breakfast, but we were in a rush to catch our train to get to Naples. For recommendations, if you're catching a ferry, make sure you get there early. Make sure you get there at least half an hour early, because there are big queues, especially coming out of Naples train station. Extremely busy. We had to actually queue for a taxi, so I would recommend that. What else could I add? Well, just that I'm excited to go to Capri, which is it's an island off the coast of Naples. We've got really good weather. It's been really warm, sunshine, and we haven't actually needed a brolly at all, except for when we were in Florence.
Hi everyone. Yeah, I'm just busy on my phone, just posting my diary on Instagram. So I've just taken some pictures and of the different cities that we've been through, and just making a day-to-day diary of what we've seen. So yeah, I'm doing that now while we're on the ferry to Capri. So I have had a very enjoyable trip. It's been tiring. Never been on a trip where we've literally gone from city to city in a day. So it has been very exciting, and I've learnt so much on this trip, especially yesterday when we did the tour. The Colosseum tour. We saw Palatine Hill and the Roman Forum as well. So that was brilliant. That was it just opens your eyes to, how advanced the Romans were.
They were very advanced,
for their time.
And it's actually quite a shame because, other places, like you see the pyramids, they've been preserved. Like they've been really preserved. So you see the beauty. But the Roman Forum, the Colosseum, which actually wasn't called a Colosseum, it's the Flavian Amphitheater. Lots of structures, they weren't preserved. They were actually used as parts to build new buildings, and so most of it is gone. Just to give you a perspective, the tour guide told us that the Flavian Amphitheater, it was used as a space for entertainment for 400 years, but then it was used as a quarry for 1,000 years. So that really gives you an idea of what went on. And contrary to popular belief, gladiators, they weren't taken there to their death. Like it was a business, and if a gladiator actually died, it was deemed a loss, because obviously they had invested in these gladiators, clothed them, fed them, trained them, and the idea was that that gladiator would survive for the next show, the next day, and the next day, and the next day. So it wasn't really about killing them, it was more about entertaining them.
Yeah.
So what would you say is your favorite city so far?
So far it's still it's tight between Florence and Rome. Yeah, I really like Florence because it's a small city and it's just so beautiful. It's stunning.
It's stunning.
The gardens, like the little that we saw was just breathtaking. And it wasn't just like you have to go to a certain particular place. I feel like the beauty was all around. So it wasn't like you had to venture out to a particular district, or as soon as we basically got to Florence, we could see the bridges, you could see the gardens, like everything was very I really like Florence.
I think for me the highlight of Florence was going up to Piazza Michelangelo. So that's where you get a 360 degree view of Florence. It was quite phenomenal, just being up high and seeing everything. But I'd say my favorite city has to be Rome. Yes, I loved Florence, but I think with Rome, I feel like we only just scratched the surface, and I was engulfed in beauty. Like even the ruins, they were ruins, but they still looked beautiful. The gardens on Palatine Hill, they look beautiful, and there's so many different attractions in Rome, and you know, knowing that we only got a small fraction on it, and being so, you know, blown away in the fact that the city is so ginormous, like kind of reminds me of London. Like, there's so much to do, and I feel like I could go there for a good 6 months and not be bored. I think with Florence, yes, it's beautiful. It's more, it's quieter, it's smaller, and I feel like, you know, I don't know if I could do 6 months there. I'll probably get fed up. That's just me. But one thing that I would say that Florence has against Rome is that Florence is a lot more cleaner, a lot more tidier. When we were there, we saw so many road sweepers, and you know, those vehicles that they used to sweep the roads. The roads were immaculate. Rome, however, quite dirty. And tip of the day, if you are going to Rome and you're not planning on getting a taxi when you arrive with your luggage, make sure that the hotel that you're staying at is very close to the station, because the pavements are disgusting. Like, when I mean disgusting, I mean it's hard work wheeling your luggage. You're better off even carrying it, because it's just terrible. Like, it's worse than a couple, you know, those cobble pot roads. It's worse than that. Very bad. Florence, on the other hand, what I did find annoying was that their pavements are very, very small, so you usually have to walk in single file.
Yeah, exactly.
And throughout Italy, I've noticed that they really like their bikes. I don't mean pedal bikes. I mean like motorbikes. They're quite popular here.
I think that's the main way people get around, because, like you said, the roads are very small and narrow. So it makes sense that, you know, they would get around using their motorbikes.
So here we are in Capri, just arrived, and I'm blown away by the spectacular views here. Houses on hills, lots of greenery. I'm ready to check into the hotel. Found out that our hotel is on the other side of Capri, and there's literally no public transport that goes there. You can only get a taxi or walk, and walking is going to take about 25 minutes. We're staying at the Della Piccolo Marina, and yeah, it will take 25 minutes to get there. So, well, with luggages and in this blazing heat, I'm not going to be walking for 25 minutes. So instead, we're going to get a taxi, hail a taxi.
There's one coming.
Yeah, I see one coming here. Maybe we can hail that one? Okay. We're in luck. I hope.
There you go. Taxi.
Taxi. Della Piccolo Marina. Oh, I like their taxis. Look at that. It's not every day you get into a taxi like that. With the roof down. Check this out.
Nice.
This is nice.
The roof down.
A roof down in a taxi.
You won't get this in London.
You don't get this in London. In fact, you don't get this in most places. Huh?
This is really
And it's very comfortable as well. I like this taxi.
It's very comfy. Why did you just take a picture of us? It's so random.
I know. This guy just randomly took a picture of
don't
us.
even know him.
We don't even know him. Anyway.
No.
Whoa. I have a feeling that these roads are two ways.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Check this
Jeez. Oh my days. Yeah, I knew it. I was right.
Yeah.
They're two way.
Drive like
Oh, they drive.
anyhow.
They drive like it's Gran Turismo.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Look at this view. Stunning. Knock the baby. Knock down the baby. They don't care. They do not care. Wow. This is nice though. Wind blowing in your hair. Sun out. I wish we were doing more days in Capri now. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
It's definitely not safe here.
That was a near miss.
The
Hey.
roads are so narrow.
The
as
roads are
well.
so narrow.
And you're almost like you're driving uphill, isn't
Yeah.
it?
We nearly hit a school bus. Was that a school bus?
I think it was. It was a yellow bus.
It was a yellow bus anyway. That was a near miss. I would not want to drive here.
Nope.
No way, no way. It's just too
Hazardous.
it's too risky. Good. They are
We'll
good.
walk.
So just arrived at the hotel room, which it's nice. I do like it. It's doesn't have a lot, but it's of a decent size, as you can see. So the plan now is to go to the beach. It's supposed to be about a 10-minute walk away from this hotel. And they've advised that we should take a bus when we're coming back because it's quite steep. What I did notice when we were on the taxi is that it's a massive uphill. So walking up here would be quite exhausting, and I would say even dangerous because there isn't really a pavement, it's just roads, and the way the people drive here is actually crazy. You probably saw from the taxi footage anyway. So anyway, we'll go to, I think it's called Marina Beach. There's two main beaches in Capri, although there are various beaches. And Marina Beach, which is in the south part, is the second most popular part. And the other side, which is where you get on at the ferry, there's a beach there, but it's supposed to be quite nasty. So, yeah. So right outside where we're staying, right here, number 211. And as you can see from the outside, all the buildings are white. And it's a mountain up there in the distance. So you can probably hear flip-flops clapping about. And that's because of how steep this road is. We've been advised to just walk down this street and we'll end up at the beach. But I can see already that it will be extremely difficult to climb back up. Oh, it's really dark. Get this exposure sorted. Whoa, very steep. That's much better. So as I was saying, we're just following this road. Well, it's not really a road, it's more of like a footpath that will lead us to Piccolo Beach. And it's very, very steep from our hotel. Very, very steep. We've already seen a lot of cats as well. What's he looking at? What's he looking at? I don't know what he's looking at. Anyway. Yeah. So they've advised us that we would need to get a bus when coming back up to the hotel. And I can see why. This is a 10-minute descent. To walk up it will just it will just finish you. So we'll definitely take the bus back up. They've advised that the buses, if you were to pay on the bus itself, it would cost €2.50, but if you buy the ticket at the bus station, it's actually €2. So you will save yourself 50 cents. Yeah. There's so much to see. I don't even know where to begin to capture the moment. Alright, so we've come to the end of the footpath and arrived at a road, or on a road, but I'm not entirely sure which direction it is towards the beach. Is it this way or is it that way? I don't know, but I don't want to be on this road to find out because, like I said, the way they drive here is absolutely nuts. And they look, this is narrow, and they drive both directions to get here. One thing I have noticed, Italy as a whole, they're actually quite friendly.
Yeah, they are friendly.
They're very friendly, and especially here in Capri. It's just very,
smiling,
very pleasant. Even
happy.
if you come across individuals who can't speak English, because there are some people who can just speak Italian. Like, you know, you just obviously learn a little bit of Italian or do a bit of sign language, and you're good to go. So here I'm at the beach, Marina Piccolo Beach. I think I'm gonna go for a dip. It's quite a small beach actually. I was expecting it to be a lot bigger, but it's quite small, but the view is very picturesque and the water looks very inviting. So I'm gonna go for a little dip. Whew. So just went for a little dip in there, and it's very, very cold. I'm not a strong swimmer, and it was a bit of a challenge. I think at first what I did was stepping in, I could see it was really, really cold. And obviously, the best thing to do is just to get over and done with it and just completely submerge yourself in. So that's what I did. Completely submerged myself in, and I just froze because it was so cold. After my body got used to the coldness, I tried to swim, but like I said, I'm not a really strong swimmer. It doesn't look like it's really, really hot out here. So quite surprising that it's really, really cold. What I do like is that the water isn't too salty. Sometimes you go to certain beaches and it can be really, really salty, but this one isn't that bad. But you can see it's a perfect blue, crystal blue, beautiful. This chair is comfortable.
Is it?
Yeah, very comfortable. Oh, I didn't expect this sofa to I'll just sink in like this. Really comfortable. Right now, I'm just waiting for the missus to get ready. Yeah, she's taking her sweet time. Guess I gotta get used to it now. Married life and that. Been ready for a minute, and she hasn't.
Stop complaining.
I'm not complaining. Just saying. I'm letting the Serolians know, you know, like, if you're thinking about getting married, just know, yeah, that the trade-off is weighing around. Doing a lot of weighing around. I'm quite surprised that the sun has gone down already. Like, well, say the sun's gone down. It hasn't set yet, but it does feel like it has because the temperature has dramatically gone down and it's only going towards 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. I wouldn't have expected it to be so cool already. So I can imagine when it comes to like 8, 9 p.m., it'll be quite cold. And I guess that makes sense because even during the day, though it was really, really hot, did feel a lot of breeze. So if you come into Capri, you're coming with your shorts, your t-shirts, ladies coming with their dresses, you know, your bikinis. Just make sure that in the evening you have something that's a little bit warmer, like a cardigan, like a jacket. You know, obviously, man like me is just gonna firm it with this shirt. So, I've been at the hotel for quite some time. We've wasted some time actually. After the beach, we got a little bit tired and decided to take a little nap. Just kind of wasted a bit of the day because the idea was to go to San Villa. I can't remember the full name of it, but I'll leave the title below. San Villa something, where there's well, it's high up on the east side of Capri, and you get panoramic views of this island, and it's a beautiful space with gardens. It was a building that was built by some scientists back in the day. I don't think we're going to be able to go there now because the time is nearly 6 o'clock. We were also supposed to go to Mount Solaro, which is near that. It's the highest point in Capri. So you can imagine the views up there will be phenomenal. The idea now is to go to the main square where people you know, unwind, chill, and have something called an aperitif. An aperitif is an Italian thing. It's basically, I don't know the best way to put it, like, I don't know, dim sum, you know, small snacks that you eat before dinner, and it's usually around the time of, say, 6 till about 8. Italians like having dinner really, really late. This hotel is 4-star, by the way. Has a full spa facility. I haven't even checked that out, so I'm gonna go for a little stroll now and check out what this space is saying. So we're here at a restaurant called, I can't remember the name of the restaurant. Pulali Wine Bar. So I found out about this space on, I can't remember if it was TripAdvisor, but it was recommended as a space where you get nice view of the Piazzetta Square. So we're at Piazzetta Square right now. I'll show you what it looks like. So that's the view that I'm getting from the front ahead of me, and over there is another gorgeous view. It's actually getting really chilly right now, so we're gonna actually go inside. Not much of a view inside, but Coles is really, really cold. I'm getting cold as well. We're just here for an aperitif, a little starter, and we'll have dinner a little bit later on today. So we've ordered sea bass, grilled sea bass to share. I've also ordered some fries, and Toles has ordered a salad.
You know, we haven't had proper seafood since we got here.
No, we haven't. Yeah.
So it'll be good to see how it's done.
I think we've done really, really well in the sense that we've been in Italy for, this is the 4th day? And we've had pasta once, and we've had pizza twice. Normally, people come to Italy and it's just pizza, pasta, pizza, pasta, pizza, pasta.
And we've had ice cream with us.
We haven't even had real gelato. We've had the sorbet. We haven't even had real gelato. So I think we've been doing really, really well. Yeah. But I am actually looking forward to the sea bass. You know, I'm not a massive fan of seafood, but I can appreciate it, you know, from time to time. And I'm actually quite craving.
Yeah, you said today.
Some seafood
I was
right
like,
now.
What?
Yeah, I know.
That's strange.
I know. So hopefully it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the salad and the bread.
Thank you.
Salad.
It's delicious.
I was about to ask you what the verdict is, but you beat me to it.
It's really good.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah?
fresh.
Very fresh.
Very fresh. I'm happy with that.
Alright, so let's try the sea bass.
In effetti poi il cucina è un po' complicato.
You know when you're so looking forward to something and then you get it and it hits the spot. This sea bass is amazing. It's so succulent, so delicious. And I like the hint of lemon. And they provide you with like a lemon and olive oil dressing. It works perfect. So spend a good amount of time at Pulali Wine Bar, watching the sunset. Doesn't get better than this. This is where I'm gonna sign out and end the vlog. If you like the video, you know what to do. smash the like, comment below, share the video, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to this channel because I make videos every single week. So, till next time, peace.